Once again, welcome to the Weeb Lounge. I'm Nick, and in this character spotlight, we have a character that everybody can get for free. That is New Year's Muimi, a 1-star character. If you do the event, you'll get her there, and for some reason in this picture, she has a tail. All right, there's a new mechanic in the game that I actually really enjoy. They put it in there with the Christmas version of Yukari. Same thing for Muimi. If you get through the event, do the lottery and everything, you get that little orb, which will take her right to rank 19, level 180, which is where I got her right now. And I also happen to get her to 3 stars, so yes. Let's see what she can do. Skill number 1, Dokei. That's what it is, Dokei. It is an opening charge that pushes enemies back, kind of like what Rima does, where she runs in at the beginning of a fight and boop, knocks people back. Also, it does a single target physical damage attack along with a physical defense debuff. The physical defense debuff is okay, the attack's okay. I mean, she's a strong DPS character, so it's not terribly bad at all. Second skill, I got it. I think. Maybe she got it, I don't know. It is a frontline AoE physical damage attack with a physical attack power buff. Now, if you take a look at regular Muimi when she brings out the Great Sword after her Union Burst, she does like a swipe that hits like the frontline type enemies like front and mid or whatever. That's kind of what this attack is. It mimics this attack. So, more or less the same. Frontline enemies. Her EX skill greatly increases her physical attack power. If she's 5-star... well, nobody knows yet. Apparently, a lot of people are not taking her to 5-star. I have not been able to get her to 5-star, and sadly, I haven't been able to dig up the info. But if I had to bet, it probably increases physical attack power even more. I don't see why it wouldn't be anything else. Her Union Burst, New Year's Inui Tenseiken. I think it's kind of like New Year's something skyscraper sword guy thing. Yeah. Alright, it's a frontline damage attack. Once again, just like the swipe, only it hits really, really freaking hard. So it's like another one of her frontline damage assaults. Now, no 6-star, obviously. She's a special event character. No special equipment right now. But, you know, you never know. At some point, she could get that. But let's go ahead. Have her go farm me a spear. I got one last time. Maybe I get one this time, too. Now, I got her at level 180. 180 is a good level. Now, this character, like most of the little 1-star characters that you get are really, really junk, right? Like C and B class characters, and it's just bad. But this character comes across as maybe potentially a little more useful. I like that swipe. I really do. And, you know, that's the thing. It's almost like a mini Muimi, even though it's normal Muimi and a different thing. That was deadly. If you need some AoE attacks, that's actually pretty good. So, yeah, you don't get all that many frontline physical damage characters that do AoE, like a good chunk of AoE, and this Muimi can actually do it. So, I'm kind of wondering, you know, how good is she really? Ooh, got me a spear. That's 2 in a row. I'm actually thinking that this character is more useful than most of the freebies. At least in terms of just like a general DPS. I don't think she's going to be like, you know, she's not going to be top tier DPS. She's not going to be crazy high or anything. And they're only giving her like a rating of A, which doesn't sound quite right. But I have a feeling that, you know, in terms of regular PvE, she can be really useful. I don't see why she can't, you know, go around and just, you know, do levels and everything, and maybe even do a couple of minor boss fights. I really don't see why. It's as long as it's AoE. If you need physical damage and you need AoE damage, it seems like she's going to do a pretty decent job. Now, would I go sticking her in the arena or something? I wouldn't mind giving it a try in a couple of different groups, but I don't think she's going to be any kind of mainstay in PvP. But who knows? With that, you know, a good frontline physical damage attack, I mean, she could really shine depending who you're going up against. So, I guess that's one of those that you have to experiment with. But Yeah, I have to say, you know, in terms of like a freebie 1-star character, she ain't worthless like most of them. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. I'm still going to experiment with her. I am actually really tempted to spend some of my little princess fragments there to try to get her to 5-star, but I'm going to have to wait for that because there's potentially more characters coming up that I got to spend my very select few of those on. So at some point, I do want to get her to 5 stars. Maybe I'll even do a revised little video here just to see where that goes. But overall, she seems like a decently useful PvE physical damage character. Really simple. We'll see you in the next video.